Hello everyone. Welcome to Dr. Rajkumar Academy. Welcome to the session on 24 to 2023s. So now, yes, today's newspaper has very less articles. In the last 3-4 days, the articles are mostly around Maharashtra. So the issues are very less. But let us see. Supreme Court allows Palaniswamy to remain at Anna DMK, AIADMK helm. Yes, there is a problem going on within DMK, Anna DMK, who has to be the leader and all. They went to the court and the court has given him. Not required for us, guys. In airport drama, Congress leader Pawan Khera held for remark on Modi. Guys, Pawan Khera has told that it is Narendra Gautam Das Modi. So he has tried to say that Gautam is father of Modi, and that has led to lot of fight. See, this is what I was trying to say. These type of articles, there is no use to read. GST revenues hit a record 1.59 lakh crore in January. So I want you to know that in any specific economy, right? GST, goods and services tax, increases because there is some sort of production that is happening, right? Production in both goods and services. At the same time, there is certain sales that are happening. Now, if GST is increasing, they may ask you the question. GST is increasing. What is the implication of this? Overall production has increased. Overall production has decreased. Overall sales has increased. And the sales can be two things: domestic sales or it can be exports. Fine. It can be domestic sales or it can be exports. Clear? So, whenever they ask you when GST increases, when GST decreases, what is happening is important. Today, exports are not very high because there is less global demand. Less global demand. As there is less global demand, the only thing which drive sales is domestic demand. Fine. So everyone is saying that it is because of domestic demand that GST is increasing. So India, when we say, the world looks at India because of three things. One is democracy. Another one is, like, demographic dividend. Demographic dividend, that means labor that is available in India. And the third one is demand. India has huge demand because we have market. We have market because we have huge population with purchasing power capacity. So that is very essential for our arguments. Fine. So this, try to know from that perspective. Opposition heat on Man government after AAP MLA's arrest in bribery case. Yes, this is very important for us. Some political parties came to power by telling that we will fight against corruption. And unfortunately, after coming to power, now they are being arrested on corruption charges. Here, I just want you to know, in ethics papers, You will have questions. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So when you give power to these type of people, irrespective of their ideology, they get corrupted, is what we observe in this. Sri Lanka nod for Adani wind power project. Yes, Sri Lanka is an island where wind blows from all the directions, and it would be really helpful if they go for wind energy. And they have given that project for Adani Group. So this Adani Group continues to get projects in Israel, Sri Lanka, and many other parts, even after the Hindenburg crisis. This entire Hindenburg crisis is about, like, what we call as short selling issues. But with respect to the projects, he is still getting, because the projects are the real projects that are happening. Share market gambling is different from this. So let's look at editorial, a case that scans the working of the anti-defection law. Fine. See guys, in 1985, the Rajiv Gandhi government at that point of time realized that many MPs, they used to win and then change political parties, which led to fall of many governments. Not today, 1980s itself. Today we blame BJP, but at that time others also did the same. Now, when it comes to those type of era where these issues were there, they used to call it like Ayaram Gayaram. Like, that means win from one political party, go to another political party by lunch. By dinner, you would have changed another political party. That means we keep on changing the political parties, is what they were trying to criticize us. Fine. So, to ensure that this doesn't happen, 10th schedule was actually brought. But in the 10th schedule, what they told, whenever a MLA vote against the government, or if he is like not listening to the party, yes, you might have heard about whip, WHIP, whip. What is whip? Let us say, like, there is a political party, and the political party will tell all its MLAs that you should not vote to a bill. And if they say that it is mandatory that, like, all the members should stick by it and they should not vote. If they vote, then it is like I am breaking the whip. And if you break the whip, you can be disqualified by the political party. And if you are disqualified by the political party, your MLA seat will be removed. Are you getting the point? So, guys, this is very, very important case for you all. You should understand these, the terms. Students who might have just started preparing, these type of languages will be very, very important for you. Next is rights at the center. Guys, yesterday we were talking about genetic of the kids, right? Where whether the kid is born to a father or not, you should not test it for the first time itself. You should keep it at the end. So this article is trying to say that's a very good thing done by the court, because it is the fundamental right of the child. India's R&D estimates are an incomplete picture. Yes, India may be growing economically. We are fifth largest economy in the world. But what we spend on GDP is just 0.7%. 0.7%, which is very, very low when compared to major economies. Fine. So this is the basic problem that we have. I want you to make a small note here. India's research and development expenditure, India's research and development expenditure is just is just 0.7%, whereas world average is 1.8%. Is this can be used with safe across borders. Because India and Singapore recently went for UPI transactions, and these UPI transactions will take very, very less time, and it will help in, like, sending money from one country to another country so easily and quickly. So that's a very good thing that India has done, is what the article is trying to say. Is this Eknath Shinde Maharashtra case will go on for long? Yes, yes. Pro Khalistan leaders, supporters attack Punjab in Ajnala. See, guys, for those who have started your preparation nowadays, I just want you to know one important thing. In Punjab, there is a community called as, Khalistan group, who want to get independence from India. They want to establish Khalistan. Now, what happened is, what they say is, when India got independence, we wanted to be separate. You did not accept it at that time. At that time, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel told, if you want to go separate, we may stop Sutlej water. And that made Punjab to be part of India, is what few stories say. I'm not sure about it. But what has happened? Punjab remained with India, but some people were not happy with it, and they wanted independence. And they criticized that when all the states were formed on the basis of language, why Punjab was not formed on the basis of language. And later Haryana got separated from Punjab because Haryana was Hindi speaking, Punjab was Sikh speaking. So Punjabis say that even Haryana is part of ours. You should have sent others and kept our people. Chandigarh, which belonged to Punjab, is now a union territory and shared between Punjab and Haryana. This is not fair. So we want a separate country. Khalistan movement was there, and during this there were some leaders who were trying to create trouble to the country. It was at this time Indira Gandhi sent army to kill those people. When Indira Gandhi sent army to kill those people became very, very angry, and, like, the Sikhs, they killed Indira Gandhi. After Indira Gandhi was killed, there were Sikh riots in Delhi, where, Sikhs wherever they were found were killed by Congress party leaders. It was not like, communal clashes. It was not Hindus killing Sikhs. It was Congress party which was killing Sikhs. At that time, Rajiv Gandhi had told that when a big tree falls, some small plants will die. This was a statement made, and this is history which we are aware. So now, again, after Aam Aadmi Party has come to power, there was this biggest threat. that Khalistan movement may revive. Opposition political parties, they were telling that if Aam Aadmi Party comes to power, they will support the independence of Khalistan movement and it may increase. And unfortunately, it has happened even when Aam Aadmi Party is acting against them, because the police officers there, they are trying to fight against them. These people are having guns, these people are having, like, sticks, swords and all, and they are trying to come and attack them. Fine. So guys, I'm not saying Aam Aadmi Party is the one behind it. I'm just trying to say this was the criticism made by opposition. See guys, government had a criticism that if Taliban comes to power, then terrorism increases in Jammu Kashmir because they will send. Similarly, Aam Aadmi Party has some soft corner for those who fight for what we call as separatist movements, urban Naxals, like, whoever tries to support those type of ideologies, left ideologies, Aam Aadmi Party in the back they have supported. Now I am not aware about it. Fine, but I just want you people to know about the Khalistan movement which has started. Congress leaders should not consider themselves above law, says BJP. After a year of Ukraine war, forces looking to tide over delays in arms supply. See, it's one of the basic problem we have with Russia-Ukraine war is some of the engines, some of the weapons will come through Ukraine, and today that is being delayed. So we are worried about it. 9 guest countries for G20 to bring their own plans to the summit. So everyone will can get their own agenda, guys. So 9 countries are coming with their own agenda. Uddhav questions EC's power to allot Sena's poll symbol to Shinde. Yes, election commission is the one which has to decide who will get the symbols. It is in their authority itself. These are all, like, the insignificant things. Indira Gandhi divided Congress into two guys. Congress Indira and another Congress. Congress Indira said, I am the real Congress and I want the hand symbol, and she got hand symbol. Today, the Congress that you are talking is not the Congress which was there during independence. Indira Gandhi split and removed all those leaders, and it is Congress Indira which was present. Fine. Hand symbol, everything is of the Congress Indira itself. So when election commission could recognize at that time, why not election commission recognizing now can be questioned, is what opposition is trying to say. History is very important, guys. Post independence India, based on these type of histories only questions are asked. In Uttarakhand, they are trying to construct a ropeway, guys. 60% of India's voters linked Aadhaar to voter ID. Yes, most of the states have actually agreed to go for linking between voter ID and Aadhaar cards. Early summer won't impact wheat this season. So yes, normally summer starts from March, and like, wheat is cut now, but summer has started early. The problem is, guys, wheat, even if 1 degree Celsius increases, wheat yield reduces, right? Unfortunately, as temperatures are increasing, we are all scared that wheat production may be affected, but they are telling that there is no need to be worried about it. Artists are carriers of culture. Murmu at Sangeet Natak Academy Awards. Is those students who are preparing for other exams, This can be an important question. Sangeet Natak Academy Awards. Please try to go through this case. Biden Putin display their alliances as Ukraine war enters second year. Gaza rockets Israeli fire follow West Bank raid. Not required, guys, all these. Global economy is in a better place than many had predicted a few months ago. That means she is trying to argue, IMF is trying to say that it is improving and it is much better than what we thought few days back. Yeah. So, guys, these are the issues we have. Thank you.